Hi everyone, I'm Nina Jones, and I want to talk a little bit of love. Let's talk about love, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things. Yeah, to love is to own, just like the way I own this phone. This phone, unless somebody steal it from me, it's mine. It belongs to me, and I'm proud to have this phone with me. Anything that you own is yours, and you feel that you're proud of having that thing, because maybe to have a good phone, maybe to have an iPhone, to have whatever kind of phone you like, and to own whatever it is that you like the most, it is the greatest happiness that cannot be given to you by anything else, because your heart can feel, I have obtained and I now own something that I love so much. And this is what happens when it comes to matters concerning love. To love is to own. Yani, you feel that you own this person. This person belongs to you. This is yours. This person is, yani, nobody can take this person away from you. You want to be happy with this person. You want to go anywhere with this person. You want to do every single thing with this person because you love. And that's why people get married, because I don't want to love you today and then I'm not with you tomorrow. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. That's why we take vows, we do all these things, because we want to own. I feel like I own you, you know, you're mine, nobody can take you from me. So to love is to own, to have something that you love the most, to have something that makes you happy, to have something that you have desired for a very long time, and now it's in your own hands, and you feel that you're so happy about this thing. You feel you're happy about love. Yes, I know it happened to you, or it keep on happening to you, or it has been there. Yani, it's something that keep on happening and happening and happening and happening. We must love, because you know the origin of love is who? God himself. Okay, because the Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, you know, because he owned the world. You understand me? He owned. And you can do anything with something that you own, something that is yours, you know. There is no boundaries, okay? I can do whatever it is that I want because I own you, you know. So for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, because he owned this world. He had to give his only begotten son to save, to save me, to save you, to save everybody. So I want you to understand what I'm trying to tell you in matters concerning love. You understand me? Yani, to love is to own. And whatever thing that you own, you have to take care of these things so much. For example, when you buy a brand new car, for example, let's say it's a Land Cruiser, it's whatever it is, V8, something like this, any type, any, let's say your dream car, and you happen to have this car, what will you do to it? You'll take care of this car, you know. Every single dent, it can make you feel so pained, okay? Because you don't want anything to happen. The same thing, like having a child, you know, like you have waited for a very long time to have a child, to be able to hold a child in your arms. And now comes this day that you get hold of the baby in your arms. You see the joy that you feel? You feel that I own this baby is mine, and nobody can take this baby away from me. This is what I'm talking about, love. To own, to love is to own. For example, I love you today, and how I feel about you, it's very special, okay? And there is no one else who can make me feel the way I feel about you, because it's special. The way you make me feel, nobody else can make me feel unless I'm faking it, you know, unless I'm pretending. You know, there is only that one person, you know, that will make you really, really so happy. You understand me? Even if you go to West, you go to North, you go wherever you meet with, you keep on sampling and sampling and sampling. But believe me, there is only one person who makes you happy. And with this person, you feel that you cannot let this person go. You understand me? You go to an extent of, of spying her phone and spying her Google. Yani every detail, you want to know where this person is. Because you love this person and you own this person and you don't want anything to happen to this person and you don't want this person to be with somebody else in matters concerning love. You understand me? You understand me? So what happens when you stay together? This person you own, and now you have decided to get married, and now you're staying together under the same roof every single day. And it has been going on like years and years and year after year after year. And then come this day that you wake up one day and you feel, oh my God, I'm just tired of this relationship. I don't want to be with this person any longer. How you used to feel, you don't feel. So what are you supposed to do when it reaches to this point? Remember, you love this person. Maybe she's the mother of your kid or he's the father of your kids. Remember this. What are you supposed to do when you reach to such a point that you feel that you don't want anything to do with him or her? If you want to hear more, like, subscribe, so that I may know that you need to hear more from me. And I'm here for you. Okay? Ciao.